no name, no ground. A broken soldier found two girls and turned it around. She smelled of orange blossoms, her hands rough as stone. She had nothing left to give, but she made us her own. She laughed when she was hungry, she cried when she was proud. She said, "You two are worth more than anything I've found." I didn't understand it, how love could cost that much, until the day they came and stripped it all from us. He walked in like a king into a village made of fear, demanded blood or money, made it perfectly clear. She looked at both of us and made the only choice she could. She paid for us with everything and smiled like it was good. I heard the shot, I felt the ground, I couldn't make a sound. I swore right then I'd carry her until I bought us out. 8 years old and already someone's property, drawing maps for monsters, burning slow and silently. 8 years of chains, 8 years of lies, drawing maps for the devil with tears in my eyes. They called me a traitor, they called me his slave, a girl building prisons while digging her grave. I stole from the wicked, I smiled through the pain. They never saw the girl bleeding out in the rain. I bled into every map, I carried the weight on my back. The wind can break you, but it brings you home. You were never meant to walk alone. I've charted every storm, every sea, every scar. I'll find where we're going, no matter how far. These hands built a cage, but they'll build us away. I was born in the dark, but I found the day. 100 million reasons to keep running fast. A thief in the night, 'cause I knew it wouldn't last. I wore the smile of someone who had sold her soul, but every coin I gathered was buying back the whole. I learned to read the weather like I learned to read a lie. I navigated oceans underneath the stolen sky, and every map I finished felt like bars around my wrist. A genius locked in amber, I was never on the list. Then they came and took it, every last coin I had saved. The system swallowed everything and laughed into my face. I fell down to my knees in the orange grove alone and screamed into the dirt of the only place I'd known. I never asked for saving, I never asked for more. I buried the idea of a hand behind that door, but something in the silence cracked and bled into the light. A boy in a straw hat stood there ready for the fight. He didn't ask what happened, he didn't need to know. He looked at me and said, "Tell me where to go." No pity in his eyes, no calculation there, just someone standing in the wreckage like he'd always planned to care. For the first time in 8 years, I felt something give way. Not the walls, not the chains, something deeper, something saved. I bled into every map, I carried the weight on my back. The wind can break you, but it brings you home. You were never meant to walk alone. I'll chart every storm, every sea, every scar. I'll find where we're going, no matter how far. These hands built a cage, but they'll build us away. I was born in the dark, but I found the day. And they fought for me, bled for me, stood where no one stood before. And I learned what it means to let someone through the door. I've been a navigator lost inside my own sea, till a crew of broken dreamers sailed their way to me. I still hear her laugh in the orchard late at night. Her spirit pushed me through the door and said, "Go live your life." She believed in maps before I knew what maps were for. She clapped her hands and told me I could draw the entire world. I wear her memory like armor, not like grief. I press her name into the wind that fills our sails beneath. She never got to see it, but I know she feels it now. The world is getting smaller, I'm still mapping out the how. I bled into every map, I carried the weight on my back. The wind can break you, but it brings you home. You were never meant to walk alone. I'll chart every storm, every sea, every star. I'll find where we're going, no matter how far. These hands built a cage, but they'll build us